WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
I'm meteorologist Caitlin McGrath, and we are in for another cold night. The growing season did end for many of our western counties last night. That's why you don't see any kind of freeze warning or frost advisory, but we do have the freeze warning in effect for Frederick down into Leesburg, Prince William County, and Point South. A frost advisory, that lighter shade of blue, in and around the Beltway and for all of southern Maryland. So make sure you protect your plants tonight. Bring in any plants that are in pots, or if it's in the ground, throw a tarp or a blanket over it, because it is going to be another really cold night. Temperatures will stay in the low 40s for D.C. and southern Maryland, but mid to low 30s back towards Martinsburg, Front Royal, Manassas, right around 37 degrees in Leesburg, 35 to kick off the day on Saturday in Frederick. So a little chilly as you're getting up and at 'em early tomorrow. It won't be as bright as today either. We will have a few more clouds around. We'll call it partly to even mostly cloudy by the time we get to the afternoon, with temperatures that as a result will stay a little bit cooler. Many areas stay in the upper 50s for high temperatures on Saturday, might crack the low 60s in and around D.C. Now, it is still going to be a beautiful day for Howard Homecoming. A little cloudy at times, yes, but temperatures very fall-like, very appropriate for homecoming weekend. Kickoff for the big game is at 3:30, and temperatures will be right around the upper 50s and stay there for the remainder of the daylight hours. But once the sun goes down, we'll fall into the low 50s later at night. So definitely make sure you have a jacket or a sweatshirt with you if you're heading out to the game. Sunday is almost a carbon copy of Saturday. Temperature maybe a degree or two milder, maybe a little bit more sunshine as well, but really nice for a fall weekend, both weekend days. Now, as we look ahead to next week, even cooler temperatures move in. We spend most of next week in the mid to upper 50s, almost 10 degrees below where we expect to be for the end of October, and that could tee us into a record cold October, or not a record cold October rather, but the third consecutive month with below average temperatures. So we're definitely on a cooler trend here as we head through the fall in D.C. And as we look ahead to Halloween and next weekend, temperatures do stay below average, but low 60s, not looking too shabby. I'll have more on that Halloween trick-or-treating forecast coming up. Now, as we look ahead to next week, the rain chances keep going down and down, which is good news for outdoor plants, but bad news for the ongoing drought. We really could use some rain. Right now, there's a low chance we see a few showers Monday and Tuesday. A weak disturbance looks to mainly pass off to our south. Our better chance for rain does move in on Thursday. Even that's not a lock. It just looks like the most likely day that we can expect some showers as we head into next week. So the trick-or-treating forecast looking cool and spooky, we'll call it. Temperatures will be falling through the 50s when you're out and about trick-or-treating, and right now skies look nice and dry, partly cloudy. Looks like a really great, albeit a little bit chilly, Halloween forecast. Now, we're continuing to keep an eye on Tropical Storm Melissa. That storm is continuing to slowly inch closer to Jamaica, still about 230 miles southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. And then it does look to strengthen into a hurricane at some point over the weekend, likely late Saturday and into Sunday, and then just kind of take off into a major Category 3 hurricane by later Monday morning. This storm passing just to the south of Jamaica could even clip far western Jamaica as a Cat 4 by Tuesday morning. That's when it starts to take its northerly and then eventually northeasterly trajectory into Cuba as likely a major Category 3 hurricane, and that's by Wednesday of next week. So this storm is still just moving so incredibly slow. It will start to pick up some strength over the weekend and just continue to wreak havoc on parts of Jamaica and then eventually into Cuba as we head into next week. Right now, there are hurricane watches in effect for parts of Haiti and Jamaica. They will be expanded to include more of Cuba as we get a little bit closer to next week as well. So as far as our 7-day forecast goes, we've got a blend of sunshine and clouds over the next several days. Increasing clouds, especially Monday into Tuesday. Wednesday, I did keep us dry, with Thursday right now looking like the best chance to see some much needed showers, breezy conditions as well. But then we do look to dry things out nicely as we look ahead to this time next week in Halloween.